All right, so in this video, I'm going to share with you the 4 things that you need to be aware of when it comes to working with a real estate agent, a realtor, as a new real estate wholesaler. Okay, so this is something where new wholesaler don't understand and they don't know. So I'm going to share with you and how you can avoid it and how you can overcome it. Okay, number one, when you are new and you're trying to work with realtors, you need to understand that they are going to require you 9 out of 10 times. They're going to require you to show proof of funds, which is POF, which is called proof of funds. You need to show them that you have the money to close on the deal. So that is hurdle number one when it comes to working with a realtor. Okay, that you need to show them proof of funds. Okay, where the money is coming from for you to close on this transaction. Okay. Number two, okay, is that they are going to ask you for at least a 1% of the EMD, which is the earnest money deposit, which means if you make an offer on a property that is worth $300,000, okay, and if your offer get accepted for $300,000, the realtor want you to show them that you can put at least 1% as an earnest money deposit, which means 1% of 300,000 is $3,000. Okay. And most of you who are new probably don't have that. Okay. So that's number two. Number three is that they also want you, they only give you 10 to 15 days to inspect the property. Okay. So they only give you 10 to 15 days to inspect the property, which means you only have 10 to 15 days to find yourself a buyer. Okay, so these are some of the hurdles that you have to jump through. These are some of the loopholes that, right? Like these are some of the pitfalls that you have to jump through. All right, when it comes to working with a realtor as a new real estate wholesaler, so you need to understand this. And then number 4 is that they don't like you to put an or sign, okay, in the purchase contract, and they typically want you to use the MLS contract, not your own contract. Okay. So the thing is that if you're new into the game and you don't have a solid cash buyers list, okay, if you don't have, dude, killer connection, which means if you don't have buyers that just ready to go, that can provide you with proof of funds on the dot, that they cannot, and they cannot close within 10 to 15 days, then you're just not ready to work with deals that are on the MLS, okay, that are on market deals. So which means on market deals is probably not the way to go, okay? So what you need to focus on is you need to focus on off market deals, okay? Because if you focus on market deals, those are the 4 things that you're going to get hit with and you don't know what to do. Okay. And it's going to be harder for you to get a deal when you don't have your buyers that are solid, that are locked in, that are ready to go, that can provide you proof of funds instantly. Okay. That can also help you with the earnest money deposit. Then it's a battle that you have to face, and it's just really hard to overcome it. Okay. So what you need to do is that if you don't have solid buyers ready to go, then you need to focus on off market deals. Direct to seller is what you want to do, my friend. Okay, direct to seller. I can tell you right now that most of the best deal are off market deals. Okay, who here is hustling on a Sunday for their future self? Comment in the chat and let me know. Who here is hustling on a Sunday, who's making the sacrifice, who's putting in the work for their future self and for their future family? I remember when I first started, I work Sunday, I work Saturday, I work weekends, I work freaking holidays. Doesn't matter what day it is, my friend. I was working. I was working because I was working for my freedom. I didn't want to work for someone until I was 65. So I'm willing to trade 5 years of my life for 50 years of freedom. So my question to those of you who's here on a Sunday with me, who here is hustling and grinding for their future self, making the sacrifice today, pay the price today, so one day they can wake up and pay any price. One day you can wake up to do whatever you want, whenever, wherever, and with whoever the F you want, my friend. That is freedom. Now, I'm also going to show you exactly how to find off-market deals. Okay? That's where the game, that's where you want to play the game. It's off-market, not on-market deals. This is not 2008. This is not 2010. When the market crashed, it was the freaking buyer's market. Everybody was selling the house at a discount. So you can find a bunch of deals on the MLS. This is not 2008. This is 2025 and 2026 coming in here, right? Where you need to learn how to find off-market deals, direct to seller. That's how you control the deal. That's where you don't need to put up 1% EMD. My student puts up $10 as an earnest money deposit to secure the contract, turn around, flip it, and make $10,000, $20,000. Most of the time when you do direct to seller, they don't know about, oh, you got to come in with an earnest money deposit. All they care about is, when are we closing this deal? Do I have to pay anything? And what am I, right? What are you buying it for? That's it. So as long as they know that, hey, you're coming in, you're going to buy it, you're going to close it on this day, and you're taking care of all the closing costs, that's all the seller cares about. And off-market deal is where you find the most juiciest deal. The biggest spread on your deal come from off-market. So I'll show you how to find off-market deals and deal direct to seller. Okay? But I also want you guys to really understand this. Nothing works if you don't. Dreams don't work unless you do. Okay? If you're not financially stable, if you're not financially where you want it to be, you should definitely use the weekend, man, to get ahead in life. So for me, I'd rather see you do something than nothing. You know, so some of my students, they're like, Kong, you know, I'm out driving for dollars. I'm out trying to find 10 to 20 rundown houses today. That's great. Listen, you can still enjoy your Sunday. But to me, dude, you rather do something than nothing. Just like, oh man, it's Sunday, I'm just going to chill and I'm just going to relax. Dude, something is better than nothing. Rather go to the gym for 30 minutes than no minutes at all. Which means I'd rather see you go and drive for dollars, find 10 rundown houses, go home, skip trace it, call these homeowner up, spend 1 or 2 hours, and then spend the rest of your Sunday doing whatever it is that you want to do. But you rather do something than nothing. And some of you are not financially stable. You're not financially where you're at. And you're wasting all your Sundays, your Saturdays away. Netflix and chill. Go watching football. Go to a football game, baseball game, whatever it is that you're doing, man. Go to the club. Go to the bar. You're spending money, dude, instead of making money. No wonder why you're not where you want it to be in life. For things to change, you must make a change. For your life to change, you must make a change. So dude, there's never something for nothing in life. If you want a better future, if you want to be free one day, you want to make a boatload of money one day, and you don't have to work for somebody else one day, then you got to make the sacrifice that you need to make today, my friend. That's all it is. It's never something for nothing. The question comes down to is, what is your priority? So what do you want? What do you want to see happen in the next 1 to 3 years of your life? You want to be stuck working at the JOB? Great. Then continue to do what you have always done. If you do what you have always done, you always get the same result that you have always gotten. So if you want your life to change, my friend, you got to make a move. Okay? And a lot of you, you're afraid to make the move because you're afraid to make the wrong move. But the worst move to make is not to make any move. That is the worst. Imagine if you get in the car and you be like, oh man, dude, I'm afraid to, you're afraid to hit the gas pedal because you're afraid that you make the wrong turn. But the guy or the gal that's already driving, make the wrong turn, realize that, dude, I shouldn't turn right, but I should turn left. So that you turn around and they are getting further ahead than you. And while you're just sitting there contemplating what move to make. Okay? So enough of that. Let me show you how to find off-market deals. Okay? So here's the software that I use. It is called kingdata.ai. Okay? Let me share my screen with you. And I'm telling you what move to make. The question is, are you going to make the move? I'm showing you right now what move you need to make. So let's just say it is Sunday. You'll be like, Kong, what should I do? Here's what you do. You're going to go and you're going to sign up for the software. It is called kingdata.ai. It costs you, sign up for the basic plan. It costs you $149 a month. Some of you spent more than $149 on dinner. So don't give me the excuse. To me, in life, you're either making excuses or you're making money. Those who make money don't have time to make excuse, and those who make excuse don't have time to make money. The end, period. You don't believe me? Check your bank account. If your bank account is below sea level, then you must have spent too much time making excuses, my friend, than making money. Those who are loaded, dude, they will always find a way to make money. And listen to me. Let me tell you this one more thing. If you can make money in a tough economy, which is the economy we're in right now, if you can make money in a tough economy, it shows me that you have skills. It proves to the world that you have real skills. If you can't, then you just got lucky, my friend. Which means the money you've been making, and all of a sudden the economy got tough and you just couldn't make more money, you just got lucky. Period. Skills is what pays the bills. Okay? And then I also want to let you know, okay? The people who I know that are successful, they always find ways around everything. They figure out what the rule is, and they play the game. They learn how to play the game instead of being played by the game. The reason I say that, because I just got a DM on Instagram. Some dude said, hey, Kong, you know that, dude, you cannot wholesale in South Carolina. It is illegal. You need a real estate license, bro. And he said, even if you get a real estate license, it can still be illegal and you'll go to jail. And you know what I said? Come on, man. Shit, bro. That's why your account is below sea level. That's why your bank account is below sea level, dude. That's why you're following me and I'm not following you. I have friends and students who's in South Carolina. And some of my friends, dude, I'm telling you, these are badass real estate investors. They're making a couple $100,000 plus millions of dollars a month in that state. So you're telling me, coming from a guy that never done a deal, telling me that it cannot be done when I see other people are making hundreds of thousands a month, wholesaling in the same state that you're in. Come on, man. Shit, bro. Get out of here, dude. You see, the people who said that it cannot be done is the one that never make any money. The one that understand, okay, so I need a license to wholesale. How can I go about this? Okay, I can do what's called a double closing. I can do what's called novation. I can do what's called wholesaling. Or I can partner up with someone that has a license. Or I can virtually wholesale. Maybe I just want to go in a completely different state. There's many ways to skin a cat, my friend. So learn how to play the game, or you're gonna get played by the game. And like I said, the true hustler, the most successful entrepreneur that I know, you think they go by the book? And he is a real estate agent about to get his real estate license. So he's going through all these classes where they brainwash you, just like the school education, where they said, hey, get a good job, right? Put your money in the 401k, work until you're 65, retire with, Social Security, yada, yada, yada. And those are the one, dude, who get stuck in the rat race. It's only the 1% to 3% that goes off the book. They'll be like, okay, so here's the book. All right, well, dude, I ain't going to play by the book, dude. Because if I play by the book, I'll get the 97% results. But I don't want to be the 97%, dude. I want to be the 3%. I want to be in the top 1%. So they learn the game, and then they play the game. They know how to play the game. So most real estate agents that I know, dude, don't make any money. Because you know why? They are too much by the book. You can't do this. You can't do this. You can't do this. You can't do this. That's why you haven't closed any deals, dude. That's why you're not making $100,000 a month, bro. Okay. So let's go into this, okay? I know I'm sidetracked and I'm everywhere here, but I got so many DMs that is unbelievable. And some of you, I call these people dream killer. Let me just explain. Okay, I'll talk about that later, but let's go into this. So if I were you, I'll go here. Sign up for this software called KingData.ai. Sign up for the basic plan. You're good. Once you sign up, here's what you're going to do. Once again, nothing works if you don't. I'm telling you what to do. You just need to do it. Okay? Follow dude, success leaves clues, my friend. So now all you do, you sign up. Your dashboard is going to look very similar to mine. It's so easy. Go to property leads. Drop me your city and your state. Drop me your city and your states right now. Okay, I'm going to go in here. I'm just going to go South Carolina, dude. Let's go SC. South Carolina. Let me find some city in South Carolina because I put in SC and nothing shows up. Okay, so let me put in South Care if I can spell it. You guys don't know what dream killers do. There's a bunch of dream killer out there, man, on the internet. And I'll explain to you guys, and I'll show you guys who they are, so you can be aware. South Care, can't even spell Carolina, guys. If I can't spell South Carolina and I can make $100,000 a month, dude, my friend. And if you're not, dude, obviously you're doing something wrong, my friend. Because you don't need to be highly educated. Screw it, man. I'm just gonna go to Seattle, Washington. I can't spell South Carolina. I'm gonna go to Seattle, Washington, the market that I know. Okay. So here it is. All you need to do is go to Seattle, Washington, or whatever market you're in. After that, type in what city, what states you're in. Next thing you do is hit on filter. Okay, I'm just gonna go the entire state. Just go to Washington. Hold on a second. Washington states right here. I'm just going to go type in Washington states. Hit on filter. After that, you're going to get rid of others, get rid of apartment, get rid of townhouse, get rid of condos. We're just going to focus on single family and multifamily. That's all we're focusing on. All right. We're keeping it simple. And then after that, we're just going to choose absentee owner, which means we want these people not live in the property. So it's either vacant or it's rented. Okay? So currently right now, there's 578,000 people in Washington state who is an absentee owner. Next thing, I'm going to go down here and I'm going to give them an AI score of 500. Okay? That's going to take our list down to, hold on a second, 72,000. Still too big of a list. So we're going to go down here and we are going to go ownership. We're just going to go with individual, which is we want them to own it in their personal name. We don't want government, trust, financial. It takes us down to 53,000 people. Next move we're going to hit is we'll be like, you know what? We want all these people to be out-of-state owner. They're absent and they're out-of-state. Now your list just came down to 4,739 people. I think this is a great side list for you to start. But let's just say if you want to narrow it down even more, we're going to go here and we're going to be like year of ownership. We want these people to own their property for at least 10 years or more. It's going to take our list down to 1,698 people. I think this is a great list. Okay. But if you want to narrow it even more, make the list even smaller. Let's just say that we want them to own it for at least 15 years. Bam. Takes the list down to 1,212 people. Okay? I mean, this is a good side list for you to start. All you need to do is hit results. And literally, right here, you can now click on any property and you can start dialing, my friend. They'll give you all the contact info where you don't have to skip trace. You don't have to pay for it. It comes with the software completely for free. As long as you have the software, it is free. Now, all you do is you're going to go through. You got their phone number. You got the email address. I'll text them. I'll call them. And if you can go through 1,200 of these people, and on that list, there's one person in there that are willing to accept your lowball offer, that you can put that property on a contract and make $25,000 off of. My question for you is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it that you sacrifice your Sunday? Let's just say you spend 3 hours on this. You sacrifice your 3 hours on Sunday. Instead of going out there, hanging out, goofing off, wasting money, you lock yourself up in a room, in your office, you pound the phone, you make those 3-hour phone call. You're able to find one owner that said, hey, yes, I would accept your lowball offer. You lock that property in a contract, and then 30 days from now, you wholesale it and make $25,000. Is it worth it? But a lot of you be like, well, Kong, I don't know, man. I mean, that sounds too good to be true. What if I put in my 3 hours and I don't find anything? Well, number one, you're going to get better at cold calling. Okay? Number two is that nothing is guaranteed, my friend. If you think one Sunday it's all it takes and you're going to get rich, then this business is not for you. No business is for you. Because there's no such thing as a get rich quick. There's no such thing as success overnight. But what I'm saying is that every Sunday, every Saturday, you're putting in the work. You're putting in the rep. You're planting the seeds. You're making the call. You're sending out the text message, or you're sending out your letters or your postcard, whatever it is that you're doing. But every single weekend, man, you're planting the seeds. And let's just say that 30 days from now, you're not this Sunday, but let's just say 30 days from now, you're consistent and you got one seller to accept your offer and say yes to your offer. And from that, you're able to make $25,000. Is that a good trade-off? But some of you will be, not all of you, but some of you will whine and complain like a little, because you have to put in some extra hours to build your own business, to build your own empire. But you are okay giving someone 8 hours of your day, 5 days a week. Sometimes you even get calls in on the weekends and you have to work holidays. You whine and complain about it, but you still do it. And you do it for years after years after years after years. And you're okay with that? But then when it comes to putting out a few hours a day, even just the weekend hustle, and you're like, oh man, Kong, it's too much work. You're building your own empire. And you're doing it for your future self, for your future family. So one day you can wake up to do whatever you want, whenever, wherever, and with whoever the F that you want. Why would you want, I just don't understand. I just don't understand how people think and how people operate. So the question is, are you willing to trade 5 years of your life for 50 years of freedom? That is the question. And everybody, of course, everybody will say yes. Because it's easier to say it and then than actually doing it. Like I get people comment and DM me all the time. Kong, I don't know where to start. What do you mean? Come on, man. Shit, bro. You already know where to start. I already show you what to do. But the reason why they do that is because they want handouts. Those are the type of people I will never respond. You already know what to do, my friend. But they only want handouts, which means they want you to reach out to them. They want you to guide them. They want you to waste your time, your precious time, and help them for nothing. Shh. Those type of people will never make it in life. Because I literally have over 300 videos on YouTube showing you exactly what to do. Like I literally just show you what to do. But who on here will actually go and do it? Who on here will actually pull the trigger and do it? The winners. The winner will. And there's only 1% of them. Like you already know what you need to do. You know that you hear people talk about drive for dollars. Well, go do it. You hear people talk about, hey, pulling a list from a software, skip trace and call it. Well, do it. But you're like, Kong, I don't know where to start. You do. You just want my time for free. It's what I call a time waster. You see, when I first started my real estate career 12 years ago, or sorry, 15 years ago, no help, no connections, no resource, no experience. And all of a sudden, one day, I was watching this YouTube video. At that time, I was making $30,000 a year, working 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, just like some of you right now. I saw this guy online. He was making $30,000 a year, flipping papers. He's like, I make $30,000 a year flipping this piece of paper, this contract. And he said, I only work a few hours a month. And I said, come on, man. Shit, bro. This is too good to be true. Number one, that's what go through my head. And I was skeptical. And I was like, God, this has got to be another get-rich-quick scheme, right? Some person online showing you this shit. But I was so sick and tired of where I was at with my life, with where I work and what I do for work, and how much money I was making. So I decided, you know what, just like some of you, that's why you're watching my video, because you decided, you know what, let me check it out, because I'm so tired of this. I need a change. I need something different. I want to, you understand that you have the capability to make more money. You just like, how? And you just don't want to get scammed. Well, I went down the rabbit hole, just like maybe you're watching this video, and I started to do a bunch of research. I watched a bunch of YouTube video. And at that time, social media wasn't like it is today. So a lot of you don't understand how good you have had it. But the problem is, I believe that there's so much more snowflake in today's world than back in the days. I will explain it all to you, what I mean. But first off, let me finish my story. So I went down the rabbit hole. I start picking up the phone and I would start dialing. I would start calling everyone on Craigslist. I didn't know what I was saying, have no clue what to say, but that's what I heard people said. Hey, call some Craigslist, call some for sale by owner, trying to make an offer. And I just do it. And that's what, dude, that is a winner's mindset. Winners just, dude, they do it and then they figure out the rest. The people who never make the procrastinator, the analysis paralysis, all they do is they do a bunch of research, and over again, months and months and months and months go by. You know that there are people who follow me for years and never even make a move? Why do you even follow me? What a waste of time. Dude, do something about it. Imagine if you would have pulled the trigger and started a year ago. I swear to God, dude, you would have closed some deals. You would have been way further ahead in life. And for some of you, you probably would have quit your JOB a long time ago. Some of my students that's in my academy literally do quit the JOB within 6 months. So what I'm saying, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is now. Like, what are you waiting? You waiting for the perfect timing? You waiting for someone to come and help you? Nobody's going to help you, my friend. Like, I'm telling you right now, nobody is going to help you for free. The end, period. And the only person that can change your life is you. It's you. Because you need to understand this is your goal. This is your dreams. You need to be the one who's fighting for it. Why would I fight for it? Like, why would I fight for your goals and your dreams when I got mine to fight? Does that make sense? Like, a lot of you, dude, like, you need to understand, like, this is your goal, this is your dreams. If you want it, you got to go out there and you got to fight for it. Like, there's so much money out there for all of us, but you got to fight for it. It ain't just going to fall into your lap. It ain't going to come easy. Nothing worth having comes easy. If you want a badass relationship, it ain't going to come easy. Because that relationship needs to go under construction. That relationship needs to go through ups and downs to be able to build a solid relationship. There's no relationships that's always that's always a good time. There's no such thing as you cannot build a strong relationship and all you guys do is have good time. There's just no such thing, my friend. See, tough times is what builds strong men and women. Good times is what builds snowflakes. You see, that's why I don't believe in perfect relationship. I remember I have a friend that said, hey, you know, my husband and I, we never fight. We never argue. We get along really well. And then bam, all of a sudden, you know it, they got into a fight and bam, the relationship is over. Because they've never been through an argument. They've never gone through a fight. So all of a sudden, bam, they got hit with one. Their relationships just tank. And that's why, you know, so when you decide to build your own business, decide to be an entrepreneur, you decide to be in the top 1 to 3% income earner, but you need to understand that when you go into this real world, you're trying to build your own empire. You will get punched in the face. You will fail over and over and over again. Lon and I have failed multiple businesses that we start. In the last 2 years, I've lost over $1 million from all the mistakes that I've made. But it helped me become a better person. It helps me become a better entrepreneur. It helps me become a better leader. It helped me become a better business owner. Because without those failures, without those pitfalls, I wouldn't learn the lesson that I need to learn to actually make more money, to improve myself, to improve my company, to improve my business. You need to understand the tough times is what built characters. It's what will shape and mold you into the person that you need to be to achieve the next level. There's level to this game, my friend. Because I know when I first started, my goal was to get to 10,000 a month. Check, did that. Next, 20,000. Check, did that. Next, 30. Next, 50. Next, 100,000. Now my next goal is 500,000 a month. I still haven't figured it out. I'll be honest with you guys. I still have not figured out how to make $500,000 a month yet. It's been almost 2 years. It's been a 2-year goal of mine. Still haven't done it. But you know what they say, right? Never change your goal. Change the road, but never change the goal, my friend. My goal, dude, is still $500,000 a month. I'm still trying to figure it out. And I will let you know when I figure it out. Because once I figure it out, you will see me rowing in a new supercar. So my whole goal is, I do believe that as an entrepreneur, you do want to reward yourself along the journey. You know, but you got to set milestones. Don't just reward yourself because, you know, but man, I've been working so hard. Oh man, sound like a little bitch right now, dude. So you got to hit the milestone. So if your goal was 20,000 a month until you can go and drop 30,000 on a vacation trip, take your whole entire family, well, hit the goal, man. If you don't hit the goal, don't do it. Because it will build you, man. It builds character. It makes you pushes. Make sense? I see people. I remember when I was working, my coworker would be like, man, Kong, dude, man, my wife and I, we've been working so hard, bro. We deserve a vacation. And everybody that was in that company will be like, yeah, man, you deserve it. But you know what I thought? You deserve what? You don't deserve it, bro. You don't deserve it until you escape this rat race. Suck it up. Like, well, why would you want to put your wife through another 6 months, another year of slaving away, working, grinding for somebody else? Why? I don't know about you, man, but that's the kind of man, dude, that I was brought up, dude. That needs to take care of his family, take care of his wife, and they the one who got to suck it up, dude, who got to bleed, who got to do whatever he needs to do. So they decided to go on vacation, spend $5,000 that they don't have, because they're like, oh, man, we've been working so hard that they don't have to go on a vacation, come back, start back at zero, grinding it again. Why would you want to do that? Like, to me, it makes absolutely no sense why someone would do that. Why can't you just suck it up for another year, man? And then, bam, don't have to go to the JOB anymore. And then when you do travel, when you do go on vacation, you don't have to sit in economy. Go business class. Go first class. You want to go for a month? You want to go for 2 months? That's how I want to do it. I don't know about you, but that's how I want to roll. And I'm willing to sacrifice, pay the price until I can actually get there and do that. Now let's talk about dream killer. Some of you don't know, but there are a bunch of dream killers online that they don't know what they're doing, have no clue what they're doing. Bank account is below sea level. It's so cold, dude, that it's going to break. But what they do is they'll go in and they'll comment some crazy shit. And all of a sudden, you read it and you'll be like, oh, man, yeah, you know what, man? Yeah, he got a point. He got a point. You don't even know that person. You don't even know that person is living the life you want to live, making the kind of money you want to make, and have that person done the business you want to do. If they not, why would you listen to some random comments online? Why? Like, I absolutely don't understand. And if you let a random comment online scares you from pursuing your goals and your dreams, you don't deserve it, my friend. You are not ready to be an entrepreneur. You are not ready for this real world. This real world it's just too stone cold for you, my friend. Dude, if you want to make it in this real world, you got to freaking have tough skin. Tough. You see, the key is that it doesn't matter. It's not about how many times you get punched in the face and get knocked down, because you will. You will. You got to be prepared for it, my friend. You will get punched in the face. You will get backstabbed. You will get people who you trusted scam you, cheat you, lie to you. But it's how many times you can shake it off and get back up again and do it again and again and again and again until you hit your goal. That's when you know you're a freaking beast mode. Like, dude, like, it doesn't even faze you. You know how many times I get cheated on, lied, and scams and get punched in the face? People call me a bunch of names. I remember when I first started my social media. You know how many people criticize, saying a bunch of shit? This guy can't speak shit. This guy this guy that. But who's making money? The question comes down to is, dude, is money talk, bullshit walk? Who makes money? Who? Come on, man. Shit, bro. And then when I post about Baby Rory, again, the haters, the naysayer, the non-believers, the brokey, dude, he bought the cheapest one. Well, what color is yours? What color is yours? Come on, man. Shit, bro. I have no clue. And then they all come in. I remember when I first got Baby Rory, you know what they comment? This guy, it's a rental. Dude, it's been 3 years, bro. It's been 3 years, dude. Okay? Still driving it. And, dude, wherever I take my Honda, it's where I take Baby Rory. I take it to frickin', I go to Walmart, I go to Ross, I go to, dude, I take it anywhere, bro. I don't understand why people would buy a nice car and just let it sit in a garage. You know why? Those people can't afford a second one. They've been saving up the whole entire life for this car. Right? That's why they're like, oh, man, I don't want to see scratch. I don't want to see a dent. I don't want, bro, what's the point? Go get another one. And if you can't afford 2 or 3, bro, you shouldn't even buy the first one. That's how I look at it, man. Honestly, that's how I look at it. Now, obviously, we can disagree or agree, right? That's why I'm not out there, dude, trying to break my bank account to show off to people and buy the most expensive Rari, because I know I'm not there yet, right? Like, I know I'm not there yet. Anyways, let's talk about, so those are dream killers, people that you see online, never done it. All of a sudden, they comment something that scares you. Okay, now let's talk about tough times. And why I said, hey, the new generations, I believe that there's so much opportunity to make money in today's world versus way back in the 90s. Dude, there's so much more opportunity now than ever. Like your phone just become 1,000 times more powerful. It got ChatGPT. Bro, Google better watch out, man, because chat is coming. And dude, I don't even use Google anymore. But I believe that in today's world, the new generations, too many snowflakes. They're too soft. You see, my mom was telling me stories back in the days. Obviously, you know, she got pregnant, had me the next day. Already went to work, my friend. Already went to work. Lon's mom. Lon's mom have 8 kids. Single mom. She pops a kid, go to work the next day, carrying around 100 pounds on her back. Could you imagine telling that to the new generation that they have to do that? Come on, man. Shit. They will whine and complain like a little bitch. You already know it. You make them go clean their rooms and they'll be like, oh, mom. Unbelievable, man. And I do believe that, dude, America, dude, it is truly the best country in the world to live in. The biggest, if you can't make it in America, you ain't gonna make it anywhere in this world, my friend, especially my country. If you can't make it in America, if you cannot get rich in this country, the most opportunities there is out there, man. If you can't make it here, dude, you ain't gonna make it anywhere in life. You ain't. Period. And some of you, man, are still sleeping on your dreams. And I don't understand how you can sleep when you see people online. I got students who are 19, 18, 40s, 50s. And they are making, dude, they're making so much money. How can you go to sleep and not take advantage of the opportunity that we have in today's world? Why would you settle making $50,000 a year when you can make $50,000 a month? How could you? You're way smarter than I am. You speak better English than I am. You can read better than me. You can write better than me. But you know what you don't have? The hustle, the commitment, the drive, the ambitions that I have. That's the only difference between you and I, the winner and the loser. The one who make it, the one who don't. The one who make a boatload of money versus the one who doesn't. The rich and the poor. It's not about how smart you are. It's not about your piece of paper, your degree that they've brainwashed you to go get, that you spent 4 to 8 years of your life that you have wasted just to go get a piece of paper, and then all of a sudden, AI replace you. You don't believe me? You know how many people that have a degree that are now just working, living paycheck to paycheck, just trying to pay off their student loans, that are in that has like debt up to their head? Bro, so many of them are walking around right now. That college degree that you're going to go get, and I'm telling you right now, once you graduate from it, it will be replaced by AI. You will be replaced. Listen, we are living in a whole new, different world now. You either learn how to use AI, leverage it, so you can become more powerful, whether you're a W-2 earner or you a business owner. I don't care. You either learn how to use it, leverage it, or you will be wiped out or replaced by it. Those are your options. Dude, AI is here and it's here to stay and will only get more powerful over time. So if you don't learn how to use it, leverage it in your business, you will get wiped out and you will get replaced. A lot of you, your job is right now on the line. You don't even know if all of a sudden tomorrow you come in and your boss say, hey, you know what? We just got an AI. We don't need you anymore. So My Lon and I, we just got an AI into our business where this AI will cold call, will take incoming calls after 5 p.m. on the weekends, holidays, 24/7, 365. While you sleep, she's taking calls. While you're on vacation, swimming in the ocean, she's taking calls. She never calls in sick. She never whine or complain like a little. She never asked for time off. She never asked for vacation pay. She never asked for a raise. And she can call for you around the clock, so you don't have to talk to unmotivated seller, so you don't have to waste time. And she sets you appointment, so you only talk to qualified, motivated seller. That is exactly what my AI is doing right now. So I end up having to let 2 of my VA go because we no longer need them. This AI can do 1,000 times better than they can. They're gone. Now, I'm saying that I let them go, but I took care of them. Lon and I took care of them, so they don't have to worry. Give them plenty of money, plenty of time to find themselves a new job. But in this real world, that's how it is, my friend. Business is business. Because some of you be like, Kong, it's so cold, man. How can you do that? That's just how it is, my friend. And if you feel like that is just not the way to do it, then you're not ready to be a business owner. You're not ready to be an entrepreneur. And I'm here. I'm not sugarcoating anything. I'm just telling you exactly how this real world is. So you learn how to play the game, or you're going to get played by the game. And you're going to get wiped out because of the game. So long as I got AI comes in and we just don't need them anymore. I mean, if this AI can do way better than they can take calls 24/7, 365 while you like, why would you even need them? So that's an AI that we're already plugging into our business. She's already setting me appointments. I'm going to start rolling it out to my students that's in my academy. And it's a plug and play. You sign up and bam, we'll plug it into your company. Within 24 hours, she's ready to take calls for you, setting an appointment for you. So the key now is by leveraging AI, cut down our overhead. So my overhead just got shrunk. My profit margin just went up. Okay. So Lacey said, what can I do with 5K? So Lazy Moni. I don't know, man. Your name right there, bro. Your name is Lazy Moni, dude. I don't know what to say. So here's what I got for you before I wrap this up, okay? So I recently launched my Skool Community. So this is for, okay, if you have between $100 to $1,000 to invest into your self-education or into your wholesaling business, come and let me know. If all you got is between $100 to $1,000 to invest into your self-education and into your wholesaling business, here is what I got for you. So I recently just launched. Now, if you have no money, you're like, Kong, I got no money. Then here's your first move. Your first move, dude, is get your lazy ass off the couch and get yourself a J-O the B. Start getting some money come in. And then go and watch my YouTube video. Okay? Now, if you got between 100 to 1,000, I recently launched my Skool Community where I will give you the contract, my bulletproof contract that I've been using for the last 15 years, where I put all the contingent in there that allows you to back out if you can't find a buyer. My question for you is, would you pay $200 for that? Now, my next question, if I even add in a script, what if I also give you my badass seller script? Well, I'll show you how to talk and how to negotiate with these homeowners. So you can get the property in a contract at a discount. So when you get on the phone, you don't have to stutter. You don't have to be worried. I don't know what to say. I'll show you what to say. I'll show you word for word what to say, how to negotiate, and overcome any objection they got. Would you pay $200 for that? But you don't have to. What if I also add in a step-by-step course where I'll show you exactly how to start, get into the game, give you everything from A to Z, showing you exactly how to do it, over 100 hours that I pour into it. What if I also give you that? Is $200 too much to ask? but you won't even have to pay that. What if I also put you in a private community? Well, I'll give you access to other like-minded real estate investors, just like you, hustler, go-getter, where you can network, ask questions, and do deals with. Is that good enough? And also too is every single week, I will push out new course, giving you tips, tricks, hacks, and strategies to keep you on top of your wholesaling game and in front of your competitor. All of that, my friend, for $57 a month. And honestly, this is something I truly wish that I had when I first started out. So for those of you, if you have only between $100 to $1,000 to invest, and you want to get into the game and need help closing that first or that next deal without breaking your bank account, that is probably the best place for you to start. So TikTok family, if you watch this, check the link in my bio. So I recently launched my Skool Community. So YouTube family, all you need to do is check the link in my descriptions or go to skool.com/WTM club. For $57 a month, you get all of that I just mentioned. All of the things that I just mentioned to you is over $1,800 worth of value that I charge. But the reason why I decided to launch the Skool Community, because I'm at a point of my life where I don't need any more followers. Like I already have 4 million followers. What I need to focus on is how can I serve my current followers, help them make more money. But with working with people who have skin in the game. Because, I believe if you don't have skin in the game, most people just don't do it. There's already so many free communities. So let's just say you'll be like, yeah, Colin, I'm not interested, dude. It's fine. There's so many free community, my YouTube and other community that you can join. But I'm telling you right now, those who don't have skin in the game, it's just not the same. They're more of a talker instead of a doer. People that join my Skool Community, these are true hustler. And also, too, is they are a true go-giver. Because we have people that's in the club that are helping each other out, answering questions, jumping on call, filling out contracts, showing them like it's a very, very giving community. That's all I got to say. So if you're looking to be a part of an active, hustling, right, people who are taking actions and helping each other out, that's where you want to be. Now, if you have between $2,000 to $10,000 to invest into your self-education or into your wholesaling business, and you need a hands-on mentorship, which means these are the people who want to work with me and my team directly, where I'm going to hold your hands and lead you every step of the way, where we have live classes 3 to 4 times a week. It's not a pre-recorded course that you watch, but it's live class where I'll tell you exactly what you need to do, walk you through every step of the way. My team and I were there with you 24/7. And now you're in a more high-level community where some of my students have done over $300,000 in wholesale fee, where you get to network with them. And obviously, there are students who are brand new as well, okay? But this is more of a hands-on mentorship where you work with me directly. So if that's you, then all you need to do is go to here. So you can check the link in my descriptions. TikTok family, link is in my bio. Or you can go to coachwithkong.com. So that's the options. Whichever way that you want. You want the free way, continue to watch my YouTube videos. Over 3,000 videos. Dude, everything is there. If you want to be a part of the community, get everything handed to you, then my Skool, and you only have like 100 to 1,000, Skool is where you want it to be. Honestly, my Skool Community is probably, something I wish I had when I first started out, right? Just to kind of get yourself into the game, get the ball rolling without, breaking your bank account, getting yourself, getting your feet wet. Okay, any other question? Or you can start with just watching this video. Sign up for the software, pull the list, and then bam. YouTube family, since you're on, okay, so I don't know when you're going to watch, I don't know when you're watching this video, okay? But I just want to let you know that if you decide to join my Skool community, there's only 50 spots available. After that 50 spot is full, which is we're currently at 400 something members already. Once we hit 500 club members, the price is going to go up. I need you to understand this. It's very important. We started this community at $19, and some of you are sleeping on it. Some of you be like, yeah, not worth it. Then it went to $27. Then it went to $37. Then it went to $47, and now it's at $57 a month. So it's a month to month. If you don't feel like there's any value, you can cancel. You can go in, get the script, get the contract, get the courses, download, and you'll be like, yep, that's all I need. That's fine too. Okay. So I appreciate each and every single one of you that's here. I gave you the options already. The choice is totally up to you. Now, I need you to understand, dreams don't work unless you do. Nothing works if you don't. A goal without a plan, it's just a wish. I know some of you have really big goals and dreams, but let me say this again. A goal without a plan, what is your plan? The plan is not about a year from now. What are you going to do today? That's going to get you one step closer to your goal. A goal without a plan is just a wish. Okay? Now, a plan, let's just say you got a plan, but you haven't taken action on it. A plan without action, that's all you are, man. You're just a yapper. You're just a talker. You're not really a doer. Okay? So a plan with action, man, that's what's going to make you money. That's what's going to get you to your goal. Real Property Investor said, where to buy your AI cold calling service? Oh, here's what I'm going to do. I'll drop the link. I'll drop the link to Lon's AI service. You can go there, check it out. And obviously, if you want to sign up, there should be some information on there that allows you to sign up as well. So I'll drop it in the description after the live is over, okay? So I'll end the live. I'll drop the link in the description. You can go and check it out. Anyways, I appreciate each and every single one of you. Also, too, is if you're on here and if you watch this video and if you're part of my academy, just know that I will be rolling the AI service out to you, and that since you are my students, you get like like Lon's going to give you a massive discount. If you're part of my Skool community, then Lon will also take care of you as well. But anyways, we can all talk about that. I appreciate each and every single one of you that's on here. And I truly hope that this hour that we spent together, that it's not going to be a wasted time, that you're able to take actions on the information that I share with you to really change your life. I really want to see you escape the J-O, the B, become financially free, and build your own real estate empire just like I did. But please promise me one thing. When you do succeed and become super successful, please promise me one thing, is don't be gatekeepers. Go back and help other people out. Because remember, where you start, remember that you once were struggling, trying to figure out how to close your first or your next deal. And that's what Lon told me the other day. And she reminded me, she said, Kong, remember when you first started out, how, your first 6 months you were struggling? And that's why I made a promise to God that if I ever make it, I'll come back and I'll share, and no gatekeep. And I help other out. But understand that I can only help those who help themselves. The info's there. The choice is yours. Good luck. And let's go get this money. Derek, do you have a script for Talk to Realtor? Derek, yes. I will release that script, Derek, I don't know if you're in my Skool community or I don't know you're in my academy. But if you're in my academy, just stay tuned. If you're in my Skool community, just stay tuned. I'll make sure I'll get you guys those, okay? Take care.